Like I said, we can...
If you think that's what you need to do, then go ahead.
Thanks.
You have a lead, at least.
Right, a bad-tempered chocobo vet by the name of Dr. Gazal. They said I could find him in Canopus Farms.
You gonna let me talk?
You aren't from around here, are you? I suppose you've come to seek the wisdom of our famous Dr. Gazal. I wanted to ask him about the Angel of Valhalla. I knew it. Well, first things first. You have heard of our chocobo legend, right? You mean the one about a sacred white chocobo that appears at the end of the world? That's the one. Some of us call that chocobo the Angel of Salvation. Oh, how we've been praying for him to appear. The angel is a harbinger, a signal that it's over at last. That's something to pray for? Oh yes. For the people who live out here, death is a kind of salvation. An outsider like you must find it difficult to understand. 5 centuries ago, all hell broke loose and a new god took over. We became immortal, against all natural laws. See, the people out here don't like that. Even gods shouldn't be allowed to change the natural order of things. Living off the land, growing our own food, surviving by our own wits, and dying when our time is up. That's what we want. And that's why the white chocobo is a good thing. It means this unnatural life is going to be over at last. Right? But you're welcome to believe different. We don't push our creed on anyone. At the same time, as long as you're going to be visiting us here for a while, it's right that you know our ways.
For the people of the Wildlands, the white chocobo is a sign. A herald of a special kind of salvation. Many in these lands worship Etro, the goddess of death. They pray to eventually return to her side, which in their creed is ceasing to exist.
Ha! It's kind of neat. Alright, let's take a look. Mini Flan. The Mini Flan are weak to lightning. You can kind of tell because they look like a sort of water type. So let's switch over to Thundara and see what we can do with that. I also have Spark Strike. So let's see. No, I want Thunder. I don't have any. Let's keep going with Spark Strike. Wish I had Elemental Blitz. That would be awesome. Let's see. It looks like they're resistant, and they absorb ice. That's great. I just healed one of them. It looks like they're resistant to. Yeah. So let's cast Deep Protect on them. Why not? And now we're back here, so I need to not do that. Okay, so
I'll take on your grief.
another thing to keep in mind is the yellow numbers that pop up. We're used to that happening. Frost Strike, that's not bad. We're used to that happening when we stagger someone, but we don't really have stagger in the same way that we used to in Final Fantasy 13 and 13-2. What that yellow number is talking about, instead of the stagger meter... What's this?
This will soon be over.
It's like a monkey. Vial. Not sure what this one is. Let's figure it out. So, what that actually means is that we're doing double damage to them. Let's see. Absorbs, resists, weak to wind. So, normal to that. So, my only wind is Gale Strike. Man. Final Fantasy themes of old. We really should have had that in Final Fantasy 13. I'm kind of a little upset that we didn't get it. What is this? Canopus Farms? Wait, we're already here?
Morning,
If you want to learn more about the Angel of Valhalla, you should speak to Dr. Gazal of Canopus Farms.
Well, that's interesting. I
By
thought it
all
was...
accounts, he's a difficult man to deal with. But no one knows more about chocobos.
thought it was going to take longer than that. Let's check out what that imp, the imp thing was. Let's see. Imp's Crest increases magic by 15%. Let's see. Is that better than what I've got? I got Defender level 1, which increases our keep value. Cut and keep are really interesting things that have been around ever since the original Final Fantasy 13. I'll get into that after talking to a few people.
Hello there, stranger. Welcome to Canopus Farms. My name's Garrett. Guess you could say I run things around here. What can we do for you?
I've come to talk to your vet, Dr. Gazal.
Ah, got it. You want to know about the Angel of Valhalla, right? Well, Dr. Gazal's your man.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone tells me.
He's been chasing that white chocobo for over a century now. No one comes close to his passion and expertise. It's all he cares about since his daughter died.
What is it?
Oh, damn. I shouldn't have said anything about his daughter. It's not a secret or anything, but he really hates anybody talking about it. The doctor first came out here with his daughter. They planned to learn about the legend together. But about a century ago, she was killed while they were both out trekking chocobos. It was tragic. The doctor never really told the whole story of what happened. But after that, he threw himself even deeper into his research and work. Soon, it was all he cared about. But listen, promise me one thing, okay?
I won't let on that you told me. Don't worry.
Thanks, I'd appreciate it. I mean, everyone around these parts knows the story, of course, but he wouldn't like it if strangers started asking about his past. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing the legendary chocobo for yourself, Dr. Gazal is the man you have to talk to. They say he's seen the Angel of Valhalla more than a few times. At least a chocobo that looks just like it.
Sounds like he could help.
I'd bet my hunting bow on it. Well, may nature bless you.
What do you mean?
It's just a saying we have out here in the wildlands. It means good luck.
Well, they're pretty naturey.
The vegetables they grow make perfect fodder for the chocobos.
It's all smelly and nature and stuff.
Excuse me, do you know anything about the Angel of Valhalla?
Do I? You're as smart as you look coming to me with that question. I'll have you know I am the oldest, yes, that's right, the oldest surviving student of the great Dr. Gazal himself. First, the basics. The legendary chocobo, the so-called Angel of Valhalla, is not a creature anyone can find just by looking for it.
Except, I'm guessing you're gonna tell me that you can.
Not quite, but I can tell you what the good doctor has told me. That angel is anything but angelic. It's a rough, wild beast. He deliberately seeks out his mortal foe, the chocobo eater. So you see, if you wish to find the white chocobo of legend...
I should find a chocobo eater.
Precisely. I knew you were smart. Now, the last sighting of a chocobo eater was in the City of Ruins. The ruins lie in grim terrain that stretches yonder to the east. But the chocobo eater is a fearsome beast. Be prepared for a fight.
Oh goody,
If you want
chocobo
to find
eater.
the prey, seek out the predator. It makes sense.
Hey, hey, don't step on the vegetables.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
It's all right. No harm done. I was only warning you. I've just planted a whole crop of Gazal seedlings.
Right, chocobo's favorite food.
Yep, and our bread and butter. My name is Sarala, by the way. This is our field. My father's and mine. We've always worked it together. Nice to meet you and everything.
This is a nice place. I'll just step on everything. And one more guy over here.
I want to know more about the Angel of Valhalla.
Go away.
I heard you know things. The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead whence the chaos flows. Does that mean anything to you?
Great Etro's helm. Where did you hear those words? Who spoke them?
A young girl, but I never saw her.
A maiden's voice born on the wind. Yes, that's how I heard them too. So it would appear that she has spoken to both of us. Very well. I will share what I know. The angel is a tempestuous chocobo that lives in these plains. I myself have glimpsed the creature many times, but unfortunately I've never succeeded in capturing him. It is said whoever can break him and ride him will become his master. But I've long since given up hope that it shall be me.
Nor me. I don't know anything about chocobos.
Don't rule yourself out, young lady. You may be the one. If you're telling the truth about the voice, that is. It's true, not everyone who hears the voice is the chosen one. But rest assured, the encounter will happen. The legends tell us that the Chocobo's chosen master will be led by the Chocobo to a certain place. I speak of that dread edifice whence the chaos emerges, the Temple of Etro herself.
You mean the one built into the cliff?
The very same. And deep below that sinister haven of destruction, an ocean of chaos royals, the great chaos of the stories.
What does that mean? Is it a different kind of chaos?
Alas, the legends give us few details. If you wish to find an answer to that question, you will have to seek the truth in the temple.
And to do that, I've got to find and tame the Angel of Valhalla.
Yes, indeed. But that, let me assure you, is no easy task. I have a couple of assistants who live here in the village. Talk to them, and they can give you advice about finding the Chocobo.
An ocean of great chaos buried beneath a temple. Do you think it could be true? Does the Order know anything about it?
No.
Hi. What do you need today?
Well, we already talked to Seven, which I find interesting that we have a guy named Seven. If you know anything about the Final Fantasy 13 area... Oh man, I wish I had some extra gil. That could be really useful. Then you probably have heard of Agito, otherwise known as Type 0. Let's see if I can sell anything. 10,000 gil. Yeah, I'm not selling my soldier's band, sorry. Other items? Got some metals, but those are probably useful. And yeah, I pretty much don't have enough. What if I do not have enough. Oh well. Anyways, I would really like to get one of these. Let's go back to listening to Hope talk on.
That temple appeared here from the other world, from Valhalla itself. When it still stood in Valhalla, it was responsible for sealing away a power, the one that now consumes the world. Something inside that temple is the source, the thing that created the chaos. 500 years ago, it let loose the chaos we see now, but it seems to have been dormant since then. No one knows why.
And you think it's...
A great city was once built here. For a while, it was the center of all human culture. It appears the ruins here are all that remain of that time.
So was that our golden age? Well, judging by the state of them, it ended a long time ago.
The chaos that's destroying the world emerged right here in the Wildlands. The initial flood of chaos devastated this entire area.
So this is where it began. The beginning of the end.
This isn't gonna be good. I'm in a chaos infusion area. Anyways, I was talking about cut and keep. No, wrong one. Wrong one. I want this instead. Let's see. So, talking about cut and keep. Cut is a value that, no! JB, stop being an idiot. Man. Can't believe you're such an idiot sometimes, JB. Let's see. I'm not even sure what I'm doing.
Evil has a price.
Cut and keep. Anyways, cut is a value attached to every single ability that allows you to... There's my guard button. It allows you to stagger or interrupt an enemy. And basically that just means that I just killed him.
I saw this coming.
Basically, your cut value has to be above their keep value. If they have a cut of, say, 30 or something like that, then you can... Let's pick up these soul seeds, yay! If they have a cut of 30, then they're going to interrupt any normal attack of yours. You would need to have a keep of above 30, which you can get in a better attack. So if you're just standing around, you have a keep value of about... Why do I do this? Why? You have a keep value of approximately 15, I believe, while standing around. Can I kill him with this? It's not gonna work out very well. Let's just do a Thundara. That should take him out. So any normal attack, it's probably going to be a cut value of higher than 15, which means it's going to interrupt you if you're just standing around.
Come, stay, friend. These lands are filled with dangerous beasts. What's more, a chocobo eater rampages in the east.
If a chocobo predator's out there, there must be chocobos too.
Oh, so you were seeking the wild chocobo. Normally, I would warn city folk from such folly, but you look capable enough. But know if you find yourself in trouble, return quickly to the high road. My people are there and will help.
Alright, what about this other guy?
You want to hear something eerie? I found large white feathers scattered in a clearing up the trail there. White as clouds they were, but stained with blood. It looked as if there'd been a violent battle. I saw chocobo eater tracks around the area. I'd recognize them anywhere. But I don't know what kind of bird it was after. The only white bird of that size I know is the white chocobo out of the stories. What would happen to the legend? I mean, if the angel ended up being killed? The tracks lead on into the middle of the ruins, but I'm not prepared to go in there alone.
I don't know what kind of bird it was after.
It sounds like the chocobo you're looking for is being attacked.
I'd better move fast. This will all be in vain if the chocobo is killed. Good will always prevail.
Let's cast D-Shell a little bit.
Shine hope on the future.
Maybe that's what I need to do, is just keep holding X. What I really ought to try to do is get abilities with the same elements on the same buttons. So I probably ought to try to put Spark Strike on X for my Cloud outfit here. Probably would be a good idea. Let's see. D-Shell. I killed him with... I like having the increased ATB recovery on my magic user. Or actually, it's on my other guy, isn't it? I wish I had it on my magic user. Alright, so let's change that on Soldier First Class. I'm going to switch these two around, and that way I should have a slightly easier time of it. Alright, where are we going now?
Gazal talked about a great chaos beneath the Temple of the Goddess. What do you think?
Man, they have a whole bunch of these guys. They're just not going to let me be, are they? It's too bad that all I have really is Thundara, so I can't really get as much damage out as I'd like. But I should be able to hit multiples with these. And of course, attacking them isn't really going to do very much damage, which kind of really sucks.
The cycle of death ends now.
But I should be getting a lot of these... Oh, Frost Strike. Should be getting a lot of abilities and the Vibrant Ooze from them.
I'd say that the force behind the world's destruction might be buried somewhere in that temple.
The unseen chaos. I came into contact with something that belonged in this world. It had to be stopped and destroyed. But I wasn't strong enough to stop it.
Oops.
The chaos
Thought I
came.
was going to make it by him.
It came from the darkness that God cannot see. It's distortion of the unseen realm, and there's no reason to think it won't come again.
Oh
It
man.
may be invisible to God. It's the white chocobo. I found it.
He's injured. You have to help him.
Oh man, there's a Chocobo Eater. Figured that one out.